Carlos and Ryan, and we know that you're dying to hear what we have to say today. I say we hear what we have to say today. It's the blank. Fill it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. Yeah. Well,
This looks like a football podcast.
maybe it might be. Unless. Come pick up your clothes. I got them folded. Open up the door.
You know, that was like the #1 song in the Philippines for like a month.
Was it?
Yeah.
It's a big song.
It was a big tune.
It's a massive tune.
Pretty
I
big
feel
tune.
like that's the male anthem for 2025, really.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I believe so.
Interesting.
I think
Like,
I think-
we're doing the folding or they're doing the folding?
I think we're doing the folding. I think
Okay.
we're fed up in 2025.
Damn.
We're going into 2026, we're fed up now.
Damn.
Come pick up your clothes. I folded them for you.
Crazy. I like it,
think-
though.
And that's what we're doing. I think we're going to hijack that song. We already hijacked, what's the one by Fantasia? For something for a big Fantasia song. And we also hijacked, I'm forgetting all the songs.
Wow.
Your
Well-
concoction is messing me up.
Well, then.
You know, but you know what? We're back. They didn't think it was possible due to the weather conditions.
The blizzard outside,
But
man.
it's a blizzard outside, and it's not the one that I was praying for this holiday season.
Crazy.
But
Crazy.
we're back. We made it. And I can say, back in the studio, back live from the slums of Toronto, Ontario. I could say, with chest, young world.
Crazy.
I'm Carlos,
And I happen to be Ryan.
and 'tis the blank post-Christmas edition of the blank.
We didn't take the decorations down yet.
But it's boxing. I guess it still counts. It's Boxing Day.
I feel like most people don't take it down until after New Year's anyway.
I've known people that take it off months after, till months, 4 months.
Nothing
So,
wrong with that.
Hey, to each their own.
Nothing wrong with that.
But 'tis the post-Christmas episode edition of the blank with Carlos, and happens to be Ryan. Welcome to another week, another edition, but back for a full episode of the blank with Carlos and Ryan.
I feel like we haven't been here in a while.
It's been a minute, Ryan. It's been a whole minute.
At least like a week or two.
2 weeks.
2
episodes.
weeks. Jeez.
We haven't been back in the studio, but we did it. Damn it,
Damn.
we're here.
Crazy.
We started from the bottom, and now we're here.
Crazy.
How does it feel to be back?
Feels good.
Yeah,
Feels good.
you like it?
Yeah, you made it in the blizzard. I'm happy.
I made it. I done did
Yeah,
it. I pushed through.
I'm always a little bit worried to hear about it, but so long as you take it slow and you drive accordingly, then you should be able to make it
you
anyway.
know how I like it fast.
What?
You know I like it fast, just like my women.
Huh?
I don't like to take things slow. I like to do the deed and then move on.
Crazy.
But you know what? If the weather calls for
Crazy.
slow, then so be it. I'll take it slow. Let's play a little game in between you and I. What happened to that, Miguel?
I swear he dropped a new album recently.
He did.
I didn't listen to it,
I listened to a few things. I didn't finish it.
unfortunately.
Yeah, well, it's.
He's never gonna be that Miguel again.
I don't know if he's gonna be that Miguel again.
Like the one before he kicked that lady in the face.
That's true.
Yeah.
He did that. Leg dropped her
Yeah.
on live television.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so unfortunate.
Yeah. Wasn't a sex tape.
No, it was on. It was
No.
live on American Music
Yeah.
Awards, I believe it was.
I would have watched it if it was.
Um.
You know,
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right. I guess is
Just-
that your New Year's resolution?
No,
though?
I'm
Just
just-
speak whatever's on your mind, or you could have kept those thoughts to yourself. All right.
Intrusive.
All right. Well, Ryan, you wanna say your season's greetings to the children?
Is it Thursday? No, it's Friday
It's
today.
Friday.
It is Friday today.
It is Friday.
And the only reason why we took off Thursday because it did happen to be Christmas
It was
yesterday.
the
But
day of Christmas.
happy Thursday if you had a wonderful Thursday. Happy Friday if you happen
Mm.
to be listening on the Friday, and happy weekend if you happen to be listening on the weekend. Like Carlos was saying, it is our post-Christmas episode. We're still before New Year's, which is nice, but we wanted to get an episode in before the New Year's because it's been so hectic for I think both of us on our ends, like all the family get-togethers and stuff like
Of
that.
course.
So it's glad that we're here. We're going to be talking a little bit about Christmas. We did have a friend miss, I think is what people call it.
That's right.
People call that
Friends miss.
friends miss,
Sure.
kind of like a friends Thanksgiving
If they
kind of
don't
thing,
Call it that. We'll copyright.
something like that. And it's just been a hell of a week. So Carlos and I are definitely settling down a bit. It's Boxing Day today. Mama said knock you out.
That's true. That is the tagline for Boxing Day.
Yeah. But thank you for joining us for another week, another episode. We're close to 2025 ending and jumping into 2026, and we're gonna go as strong.
2226.
We're going just as strong into the new year.
Mm.
So I'm excited for it.
Pimps up, hoes down. That's my mantra for 2026.
You know what that reminds me? I actually watched Friday After Next yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't know
Very
why.
underrated Christmas.
Because I was watching Christmas movies pretty much the whole day.
Yeah.
And I watched that movie.
Great.
Cat Williams did a great
Oh,
job of being a pimp.
fantastic. Stole the movie.
And then that lady, I forget her name.
Oh yes, the
Very
nasty,
pretty.
Very. Katie
no.
Auburn.
Is it Katie Auburn?
Oh,
yeah,
man.
very pretty
I
lady.
had a massive crush on her as a child.
I think she was in like the
gorgeous.
games video.
She
like
was
one of the
in
games video.
the So Interview video with Fabulous. She
Oh
was the girl.
yes.
She was stunning. She is
Mhm.
absolutely gorgeous.
Good movie.
Oh,
Good movie.
My in particular favorite scene was when the Santa Claus was going through the presents he stole, and then he found his shirt and it said extra medium. That
Yes.
is,
Extra
that
medium.
is just like extra medium. It's so
What?
confusing.
What?
Oh man,
Yeah.
great movie, great film.
It was yeah, it's not a classic like Friday, I don't
No,
think.
Definitely not.
It's not like it's not going to ever
close.
meet up to Friday, but
I think it's a funny Christmas light Christmas movie.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like you're not thinking too hard, you want to
No,
just watch something on the
it's just like a
side.
silly goose. film.
It came out when we were kids, I think, like when we were a lot younger.
Yes.
But yeah, no, shout out to that movie. It was pretty good.
Shout out
It
to
was
Ice
good.
Cube, Mike Epps,
Yeah, Mike Epps.
Cat Williams, John Witherspoon, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do too much Christmas movies this year.
Really?
I don't know why.
I'm surprised.
I did a few Christmas episodes, nothing too particular, but yeah, not too much. I don't know what it is. I don't think I skipped Christmas, but you know what? I think it is, because I believe it's because I know Christmas was yesterday, but I got my gift on Saturday, courtesy of the NFL and the Chicago Bears when they whooped the Green Bay Packers candy ass.
Crazy.
Woo! Woo!
Crazy.
In the game of the century. Oh, Caleb Williams threw that missile dart to DJ Moore to win the game of games and to have Green Bay celebrate their sad-ass Christmas this year. Oh, Ben Johnson, you sure do know how to make a brother feel good for Christmas. Oh, my God.
Yeah, congratulations to the
Congrats.
Bears. Congratulations to
Congrats.
Ben Johnson.
Woo!
Caleb Williams, DJ Moore, some young guy.
Some young guy.
DJ Swift. Is it
Yeah,
Swift?
Andre
DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
Not
Colston
not
Loveland.
Colston Loveland. Not to Rome though.
Okay.
Rome. Not to him.
We
though.
have to address this
I
because
was gonna say not to him.
All right. No.
Rome.
Let's-
I think you need to get traded. I think
Okay.
you
All
don't
right.
deserve to be on such a good team
Okay.
as the Bears.
All right. So if it's not obvious enough yet, it is Ryan drafted Roma Dunze in his fantasy team, and he
Just
didn't
saying.
do that well for him.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. All right. So Ryan's taking it a little personally this year. That's all.
I think they need to get rid of Rome.
All right.
You know, I think he's holding you
All
guys
right.
back as the Bears.
Okay.
You guys have won multiple games without his
Yeah,
effort.
Yeah.
Get rid of him. Get rid of him.
him.
You guys can do so much better. It's like telling like your best friend
Yeah.
to get rid of the ex-girlfriend that they don't like. You know, telling you.
And that's the
Yeah.
situation.
That's
right
exactly how it is. Yeah.
Rome is the
Romo
toxic-
Tuesday is the toxic girlfriend.
That's spoiling the group.
Yeah,
They're-
exactly.
They're
Yeah.
the getting rid of. Okay.
Yeah, the guy deserves so much better.
All right. It's noted.
Yeah.
And,
saying.
I appreciate you looking out, but Rome's here to stay for now. And when the season's over, maybe we'll see what we can do.
Look, I don't wish injury upon anybody
Sure.
by
Oh,
any means.
wow.
None of that.
But
But Rome, I hope you cut your fro.
crazy.
I hope your fro gets cut.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Wild in like an accident.
Voluntarily, yeah. Like not voluntarily.
Wow.
I think somebody accidentally cuts your fro.
Oh my God.
Just saying. I'm just
That is
saying.
an awful thing to wish a black man. Oh my days.
It'll grow
All
back.
for
It'll
fantasy.
grow back. I'm
I
just
mean,
saying.
sure, but I mean, damn.
Just saying.
All for fantasy.
I'm just saying.
He hurt you bad.
Yeah, he cut me deep.
Yeah, I mean, cut you like surgery.
What's the first cut is the deepest.
It's
yeah,
true.
telling you, man. Rome
Oh boy.
killed me, man. Broke my heart.
He gave you.
I would have gave it up.
You gave him your heart
Telling you,
this
man.
Christmas.
Yeah, he gave it
Very,
away.
very next day, he took it away.
Telling you, I would have bought his jersey if he took me to the finals.
I mean,
100%.
but he couldn't do. He
Couldn't do it,
that.
man. He could not do it. Unfortunate.
Well, Rome, I mean, if you're watching, brother, I tried. I don't know what I can do for you, man.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
definitely congrats to the Bears.
Absolutely.
Huge
Oh.
season.
oh,
Huge season. I don't remember the last time they were in the playoffs, to be honest with you.
I can't recall either.
Yeah, I don't
Actually,
know.
sorry, it's since 2020.
2020.
Mm,
Okay.
It's been 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
And here we are. We're made it to playoffs. But we can do it, damn it. I can feel it. I can feel some good things. Will we make the Super Bowl? I don't know. But I have faith. And you know what? I think you could do it.
I like it.
I made a bet the day after the Super Bowl last year that the Bears are going to win. I bet my $5 bonus on
Oh,
the Bears.
and the Bears the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
To win the Super
the
Bowl.
win.
Crazy.
And
Is
here
there a
we
cash
are.
out option for you?
And I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it.
Wild.
I ain't doing it.
Wild.
I don't care.
Wild.
If the odds are stacked against us, good. Let the world say you can't do it. Because you know what? We thrive under pressure, damn it. Because that's what we do.
Good for the Bears.
But you know what? Iceman cometh. Burr, burr, burr. Get
Good
cold, bitch.
Good for the Bears.
Here we are.
Cheese grater head.
Yeah, I want that
Yeah.
so bad.
Cheese grater
I
head.
want that so bad. If you're watching and you need some sponsors, holla at us so we can get some free cheese grating.
But my unfortunate football season's to an end.
It's unfortunate because you guys,
You know, we were the hottest offense
the
this year.
hottest. And then it just.
You know, we're the first
crumbled.
team in NFL history
Mm,
to go 8-2
that's insane.
and not make the playoffs.
That is mental.
The first team in history.
That is a.
The NFL has been in existence for a very long time.
long before probably even our parents were.
Yeah.
born.
And that's what happened to the Colts this year. Can you believe that?
That is very sad.
Yeah.
That is because I remember.
That is very sad.
I remember when the season began. I'm thinking, damn, the Colts.
We were 7-1.
They're gonna do it.
We were 7-1.
And then it sadly crumbled.
The you know, the top of the roller coaster.
Yeah.
And you're coming down,
Yeah,
and you don't get that good feeling in your stomach.
yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
But the good feeling. It's not just a bad feeling in your stomach. Your intestines just
Yeah.
literally came out of your goddamn.
It's crazy,
mouth.
man.
Like
crazy.
Where do you think it really started? Though?
I don't know.
You think it was the Sauce Gardner trade?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Damn.
But I'm still a Colts fan.
I mean,
I'm gonna go through the heartbreak.
I mean,
I've been a Colts fan for a very long
I
time.
think that's what makes you a fan. You go through the heartbreak just so the happiness
Yeah.
begins again. And when that promised land happens, when you go to the Super Bowl, it's a lot happier that way.
I've seen 10 straight years of this crap.
Okay.
Another year of this crap.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're gonna get into this.
Indiana, you racist ass
Yeah,
town,
all right,
racist
geez.
city.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I'm just. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Mm.
Football's such a weird sport, and I
It
think this
is.
year is very it's very eye-opening to me that this year was a lot of like entertainment,
Absolutely.
progressive pushing.
I think this weekend alone was like some of the best games of the season.
It's crazy, man. Like it's just so much more directed towards like entertainment as opposed to like, and the sport aspect. I think like me and my older brother were talking about it on the weekend, and we are kind of talking about how the NFL does come out and claim themselves as an entertainment company. They're
That is a
not a
fact.
sports,
It's not like
company.
it's a fact. That they are.
There's a lot of different things that can happen, and at the end of the day, it's like they're really just trying to make entertainment for their viewers, and this and that, and people keep coming back, such as myself. I'm wearing
Every year.
a Jonathan Taylor jersey right
Buying
now.
more and more merchandise.
You know what I
every
mean?
season.
And it's literally absolutely nuts.
Mm.
But yeah, I don't know. The NFL's rough. It's been a rough year.
I remember watching a video this season. They're interviewing Jets fans after a game, and they interviewed one kid. They're like, "Hey, so what do you think of the Jets?" And the kid just went on a whole rant, just like, "I hate this team. I was born into it, and I can't leave, but I hate this team." And you could like sense the absolute heartbreak in his like.
It's crazy,
it was
man.
awful. Like poor kid, man.
The crazy thing about like the NFL, and I guess like at least for like Indianapolis fans, like we were like at the top of the game this season,
Yeah.
and then you just slowly get to the bottom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, things happening, and then a lot of like crazy things happened this year. Like Detroit's now out.
And they are.
They were number 1 seed last
Yeah.
year. KC was number 1 seed last year, and they're out.
Their downfall, I think, is just heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Like they went from like champ to champ to champ.
You have
back to back.
Lamar Jackson. He didn't play to his certain standards. Like this whole year has been absolute
Patriots are
madness.
back.
Patriots are back. Matthew Stafford, the god, looks like a god. You know what I mean? At 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's
Matt Stafford, you're ever interested in modeling? Let me know, man.
All right. That's
Let me know.
All right.
The god, Matt Stafford, the god.
Okay.
But yeah, the NFL has just been a very
That's okay.
extremely weird game this year.
Okay.
Shout out to Matt Stafford.
All right.
I know he's married and all, but
Yeah.
it's fine. It's fine.
Huh. Well, I'm looking forward to playoffs, and good luck to all the teams that make it, and yeah, it's gonna be an exciting postseason.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see who's gonna play in San Fran. God damn it. Hey, isn't the bear on the flag of California?
Yes. California.
Just saying.
Who knows,
All
man?
right. Speaking of things that came out this holiday season, let's talk Epstein Files.
Crazy.
Dun-dun-dun.
Crazy. There's like
Or
millions
lack thereof.
millions of redacted files coming out.
And I think we both saw that coming. They weren't gonna reveal every.
There's just so many like dramatics behind
Mhm.
this stuff coming out, man. Like it's absolutely crazy.
It's pretty. Everyone has been saying for years to just release it. If you have nothing to hide, just do.
The interesting thing is that Trump pretty much came out during his what do they call it? Like the sort of promotion era before you actually get elected. What do they call it?
Like what during the running?
Yeah, like during the running sort of thing. He came out,
Electoral,
the electoral aspect of it. And he was coming out and saying like, "Oh, I'm going to release it. Like if I get to the White House, I'm going to release it." And then there's all this back and forth, and now he's like saying like the Democrats are scumbags for releasing it, kind of thing. There's just so much like hypocrite like aspects to his running the Republican Party and all that kind of stuff.
You can't call a politician a hypocrite.
It's crazy,
That's
man.
not nice.
It's crazy. And then he went on like a crazy rant during Christmas, supposedly.
That was the
there's like
wildest Christmas wish I have ever read in my entire life. I mean,
Absolutely
what?
crazy, man.
The same line, the same first line. He said, "Merry Christmas to everyone except everyone that loves Jeffrey Epstein." I'm like, whoa. First of all, who the fuck loves Jeffrey Epstein?
Crazy.
No one said we did. Hold on, brother. And why are you looking at the world as if we're on Jeffrey's side? Motherfucker, you were friends with the guy.
Yeah, literally.
Like, there's photo evidence of this.
Tons of
What
photos.
do you...
It's funny how in that
And also, I want to remind you, they censored this motherfucker on these photos. So why are you telling us that we're the bad guys here?
yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of like very sketchy stuff that comes over the next couple weeks. I think of them releasing it in like Pam Bondi, which I think is the
Did she quit?
Did she quit?
Was that her or somebody else?
I have
that
no
quit?
idea. But I know Pam Bondi's the like not the FBI, but the Department of Justice
Yes.
head or something
Oh,
like that.
no, not
And
her. There was someone else along those lines, and he quit. It was a dude. I forget his name, though.
She's like, oh, it's going to take time to release it, like
Fuck
this and
off.
that. And it's like literally just pages upon pages of redacted information, literally just like a full black page of it. But supposedly, and I don't know how true this is, but a lot of people on social media are saying that they didn't even properly redact the PDF documents.
Oh.
So if you, like, there was this thing about how you can actually go to the website, take the redacted information, and then you can copy paste it onto a Word document, and it will copy paste the everything as opposed to the redacted stuff. So that means the
Well,
FBI and the White House didn't redact these PDFs properly, where you can literally just copy paste the information.
Well, it is a lot to go
yeah,
through.
yeah.
you
So
know.
they're probably like, oh, we're lazy, this and
Yeah.
that. But it's
But
crazy,
you
man.
coulda-
Because supposedly they spent $1 billion on just the redacting aspect of it.
Well.
So like $1 billion of taxpayers' money towards going to redacting this document, they didn't even do it properly. Crazy, absolutely crazy.
So sad. So sad. And Bill Clinton coming out saying, "Hey, yeah, y'all gonna have to uncensor these.
Yeah.
We have nothing to hide."
He's like,
And
release
that
it.
motherfucker's probably as guilty as any.
Oh yeah. He's like, release it.
You know, it's like, hey,
Let me know.
You gotta release it. Your boy. Listen, I understand. I was there. You gotta release it. You gotta let these motherfuckers know. You know what I mean?
I'm sure his PR team's already kind of like, hey, like you might as well come out, say release it, and then we'll deal with it afterwards, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
He's not the president anymore.
He's
Kind of like one of those figures that even the younger generation probably doesn't even know anymore. You know what I mean? I bet you if I go show a picture to my little brother Hunter, I'd be like, "Do you know who Bill Clinton is?" He's probably like, "No, I have no idea."
But during his time, the man was extremely popular.
Oh yeah,
Even before the Monica Lewinsky
Yeah.
thing, the man was a very popular dude.
but it's like he's just one of those individuals that's like being forgotten about in a certain sense. He's just an old past president that happens to get caught up in this stuff.
Yep.
But like, if I go show my little brother Donald Trump, of course he knows Donald Trump. You
Sure.
know what I mean? And I think that's the biggest difference. Where it's like Bill Clinton's at a point where he's kind of like, I don't care.
You don't have to
Do it.
I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, what's a brother got to do to? You
I
know,
did have
you know,
sexual relations.
I did not have sexual relations with that young woman. But if you ask me if I did at Epstein's Island, that's a different.
Yeah.
That's a different story.
Crazy.
Hey, that's all I got.
Crazy.
Okay. Ryan, I'm not the one for conspiracies. I know I've talked about a few on here, but this
Tinfoil
Erica
hat.
Kirk thing is getting way out of fucking hand.
Tinfoil hat. Why is
This
that?
Erica Kirk thing is getting insanely. It's like she's literally laughing in our faces.
I've been seeing a lot of like memes on Reddit about her like not even giving
Here's
a
the deal,
shit
dude.
that her husband's dead.
Here's the deal. Her husband didn't just die. Dude was assassinated
Yeah.
in front of thousands of people
Yep.
on video for the
Yep.
whole world to see.
And like regardless of your view on him or your
Yeah.
thought process on him, he was a fairly big public
Very
figure,
popular
especially
dude.
during this time. Like you know what I
Very
mean?
whether you loved him or hated
Yeah.
him. Dude
He had a
was very
fairly
popular.
good influence on I wouldn't say good, I take that back, but he had an influence on
Sure.
a major part of the
Absolutely.
the younger generation, people who happen to agree with him, especially at these college
Yeah.
debates that he happened to go to. He was a figure.
Yeah.
He was definitely a figure.
100%.
Yeah.
Kobe's wife was a wreck and as she rightfully should be. She
Definitely.
lost her child and her husband
Yep.
during a very horrific helicopter accident. Erica Kirk, husband assassinated for the whole world to see
Yep.
on Reddit or wherever websites are available. She goes to podcasting the week after this happened.
Crazy.
A week after.
Yeah.
Week, Ryan.
You're literally partner in crime. You're your love of your life.
And
The
this
father
girl's
to your children.
Podcasting, Ryan.
Father to your children.
And smiling, not
Yeah.
even crying.
No grief.
Not nothing, dude.
No grief.
She even during the whole funeral shit, that was crazy. It was all crocodile tears.
Did you there's this one like meme going around and it plays into the whole Diddy documentary if you happen to watch the Diddy documentary. But it was like a week after Biggie died, P. Diddy did that show and there was like firecrackers going
That's
off.
literally what she's doing.
That's exactly what
That's
she's doing. At the moment.
literally.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's like, what?
Yeah, crazy.
Where are your kids? Be with you. How are they doing? You know what I mean?
Wild.
Their dad's gone, dude.
Yeah.
Even if you don't feel anything, like, be with your children.
Yeah.
And oh my God. Yeah. And then she goes and she ends up hosting the dude. Dude, you know what's the thing that blew my mind this entire time? So, Turning Point USA is the thing that Charlie Kirk runs. That was his show.
Okay.
And they hosted an event recently where Nicki Minaj actually ended up coming on.
Oh, yes.
And
yes,
that
yes.
was,
I saw a bit of
that.
that.
Was, that in itself, the black community is basically disowning her at this point.
I can imagine.
But my thing, what pissed me off was they have like a fan section. You know how sports events, they do like a fan like get together and meet and greets and they had a section where they posted up the tent area where Charlie Kirk was shot. The exact replica of how Charlie Kirk was assassinated. Tent and all. The chair
Crazy.
and all that shit.
Wild.
I'm like, brother, no one wants to see that shit.
Yeah. Like, we're trying to celebrate this individual that passed away, or we're trying to mourn the individual that happened to pass away.
I
But
don't
like the way that they're doing
he died.
it, crazy.
You imagine giving a tour and they're like, oh, this is where Martin Luther King got shot. You can still see the bloodstains on. I don't want to see that.
Crazy.
The fuck?
Crazy.
The blood's probably still fresh. I mean, it just happened just a few months ago. All right. Here's my conspiracy. I think she's in on it.
Think she's in on it?
I think she had something to do with it.
Damn.
She is far too comfortable.
Crazy.
Far too comfortable with how this death thing is going on. She's liking this a little too much. She's too smiley for me.
I can see that.
I don't think I've seen her genuinely be sad about this once.
I can see that.
Right?
I can definitely see that.
Come on. Ugh.
I don't know.
Erica Kirk, some people's kids.
100%.
Some people's kids. Be
100%.
with your kids.
Yeah.
Instead, you're on goddamn podcast.
Yeah. Be a good mom.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder what. Or do you think she was just like, man, I hated my husband anyway. I might as well try to make as much money as I possibly can off this.
It is.
You know what I
Word
mean?
It is. She only went with him because, apparently he had, popularity with the whole.
Oh, yeah. So she was just trying to, like, get in.
With him because she was trying to edge on that popularity. So they killed him, and then Erica is now the new face of that.
Yeah. She's kind of like the sacrifice kind of, you know what I mean? Like, or the person that.
Well, Charlie in this case was the sacrifice, and now she's.
What's the word for it? It's like the person that reaps all the benefits. I don't know what that word is.
It's Erica Kirk. That's what it's called.
She's Erica Kirk.
She's Erica Kirk in it, bro.
Crazy.
She's Diddying it.
Crazy.
Oh my God, it's so blatant.
Yeah.
And Nicki Minaj, listen, I'm a DJ and I have a few of your songs. You're gonna make it very tough for me to play your songs in public now.
Yeah, I've been hearing about the racial draft memes coming back up.
It's a bit tough. It's a bit awkward now, Nicki.
Doesn't she? I heard that she doesn't even have her citizenship here, and that she's like
is that right?
she's on a green card kind of thing. Yeah.
No, I think she was not. Oh wait,
I think she was born
in Trinidad.
Yeah.
But
I don't know how true it is, but supposedly there are memes saying that she's not even American citizen and she just is here on like a green card.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well.
Very interesting.
Oh, Nicki.
But she's like a little bit of an odd bird herself, doesn't she?
She's been very strange recently.
Yeah.
Her tweets have been very a little crazy as of recent.
It's unfortunate, man.
It's sad.
She was fairly legendary back then.
Well, do you think legendary? I'm gonna be real. I always thought she was overrated.
Huh.
I'm just gonna speak my piece.
Got a big body.
Yeah. I'm talking about that in that sense. Don't get me wrong. Hey, I ain't lying, complaining about
Hey.
that.
Hey,
But I was always told to stay away from Trini chicks because I was told that they were crazy.
very
And
interesting.
Nikki, you are not helping. Not helping one bit.
Interesting.
No, so just saying. It's red flags all over for her. I
Yeah.
mean, the whole turning point thing is bad, but her husband is in fact a sex offender.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, registered and all.
Damn, that's
It's
crazy.
bad. Her brother as well actually went to prison.
Oh,
Peep this. She tried to frickin' bribe the family to not press charges.
wow, that's wild.
Mm.
Well, okay,
Oh.
we know how Nicki Minaj is.
That's how she moves.
Yeah, okay,
That's how she
Wow.
moves. So,
Well.
there it is.
yeah. As the racial draft, we don't take her either.
You know what? And who's the other black Republican lady? That's Candace Owens.
Mm-hmm.
She's a bit crazy too, but if I have to choose between the two, Candace,
Yeah.
hit me up.
Yeah.
Let me know if you need your stock and stuff.
Goddamn.
I'm just throwing it out there. Listen. I never liked you. I always thought you were a coon.
But if I got to pick
But
one,
I'm just saying, if I had to pick this holiday season, it's the season of giving. And
Crazy.
I like to give back.
Crazy.
Shots. So, all right, let's take a quick break. Let's watch some videos, and let's cherish. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
we'll be back. All right, Carlos. We're back. I don't know what 0.082% is, but
It's a percentage, Ryan.
Carlos, you give me the breakdown. Give me the breakdown.
Less
Of
than
this video.
1%, Ryan. Well,
I don't know my integers, man.
it's fine. It's fine. Ryan, this has to do with baseball, and this is a percentage that describes one of the wildest stories I've ever heard in baseball history, and it deals with a fan,
Crazy.
a bet, and a baseball player, which you can assume can happen next. But you have to see and hear to believe.
Okay.
So here it
It's
is.
a very small percentage, man. I
Yeah.
think that I wouldn't bet on a 0.082.
I mean, I don't think anyone would.
You know what I
but
mean?
Odd things have, low percentage things have happened before.
That's true.
So
That is true.
The Bears were low percentage to winning, and here they are. Here we are. Bear down. Fuck the cheeseheads. Fuck the Packers.
Crazy.
Fuck all them bitch ass motherfuckers. And we did it. We beat y'all. And you know what? If we face y'all in the playoffs, we're gonna do it again. Ho.
Crazy.
Sorry, that was Saturday. Carlos speaking.
Crazy.
Anyways,
We're going to
here's
go
the
ahead and get
video
this started.
on J Bell.
Arizona Diamondbacks shortstop Jay Bell had to hit a grand slam against Oakland Athletics pitcher Jamie Haynes on July 11th, 1999. On the
Good
surface,
damn
there would be
Diamondbacks on
nothing
my
special about
goddamn
this home run if it
property.
were to happen. It wouldn't be a walk-off. It wouldn't go down in the baseball history
think
books.
it's,
No, what was on the line was a whole lot of money for someone
Snake.
just like you and I. $1 million to an ordinary fan
Diamondbacks.
if Jay Bell were able to crank a
Python.
grand slam out of the ballpark. This is a
Long,
story about
long snake.
improbabilities and baseball magic, and to make the moment even more special, Jay Bell has since said before the game he knew all about this moment. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to
Arizona,
Stark
the
Raven
desert,
Sports. My name is
snakes.
Icyvert. As always,
Yeah.
please don't forget to
Extreme
leave a
large
like
ones.
if you enjoy the video, and also don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy the content and you want to stick around for more. And if you really want to help us out, don't forget to hit the bell icon down below, because we're pumping out a lot of videos each week for you guys, and we don't want you to miss a beat. Jailene Hoyle was a typical baseball fan just like you and I. Like most of us,
Jailene,
she
what a
would watch
name.
her favorite team on TV, then listen to the town's local sports radio broadcasts on her way to work. But during the first full week of July in 1999, Jailene decided to call into her local Phoenix radio station, KNIX, as they were running a giveaway called Grand Slam Sunday, sponsored by Shamrock Farms. A promotional giveaway that would run every week of the season for Arizona home games. As this giveaway ran weekly because the odds of winning were so mind-numbingly low that both KNIX and Shamrock Farms believed no one would win. And the way this giveaway worked was extremely simple. If you lived in the greater Phoenix area, you could call into participating radio stations and you would get entered into a drawing. And then from that drawing, one lucky fan got selected to get invited to an Arizona home game on that Sunday, and as they got to the game, they would then be asked to pick a player and the inning of which they believed said player would hit a grand slam in. Jailene picked Diamondbacks All-Star Jay Bell, who was in the middle of putting together one of the better seasons in a really solid 18-year career, to hit a grand slam in the bottom of the 6th inning. And Jailene's reasoning for picking Jay Bell was simple. He was just the best hitter on the team that season. So Jailene picked Bell as her grand slam pick as she entered the stadium. And remember, in 1999, there was no advanced stats that we get today with StatCast and other things like that. And there was no advanced probability calculations to truly know how many times a player would go deep on Sunday night home games. Sure, there were basic stats like batting average and slugging, but Jailene Hoyle, for the most part, picked Jay Bell just because of one thing. He was damn good at baseball that season. Legit, it was just a hunch. This was not that deep. She was not Billy Beane up in here. Although she probably did win more money than Billy Beane ever spent on the team, but that could be a story for another day. And her reasoning was totally right, as Jay Bell was in the midst of arguably the best season of his career. A season which he would finish with career highs in home runs, RBIs, walks, slugging, OPS, OPS plus, and total bases for good measure. Bell's 38 home runs, 82 walks, and .557 slugging would actually lead the stacked 100-win 1999 Arizona Diamondbacks team. But no at-bat in Bell's career would be more impactful to Jailene's life than the one on July 11th, 1999, when he came up to bat in the bottom of the 6th inning versus
July 11th, 1999. You remember where you were?
July 11th?
Yeah.
No.
Me either.
his Athletics pitcher, Jimmy Haynes. Exactly as she was predicting, the scene was becoming set. First, let me put into perspective how slim Jay Bell's odds truly were to hit a grand slam in this situation. In Bell's career, he stepped up to the plate 8,525 times, and of those 8,525 plate appearances, Bell would go on to hit the ball 1,963 times, and of those 8,525 plate appearances, Bell would hit a home run 195 times,
2%
and just 6 of those home runs were grand slams. So if you were to blindly pick out a random at-bat from Jay Bell's career, which contained a grand slam, the odds of you doing so would sit at just 0.0704%, as obviously Bell was not known for his home run power, nor his abilities to hit grand slams, as they were just rare in general. As in a Major League Baseball season, there are about 135 grand slams a season, and to break that down, that means a grand slam is hit roughly once every 18 games, or once every 1,219 at-bats. And when talking about a grand slam like this, you must bring up who was pitching. And on the bump that day for the Oakland Athletics was Jimmy Haynes. Jimmy started 203 games, pitched 1,200 2/3 innings in his career, and faced a grand total of 5,417 batters. But most notably, he statistically is the worst pitcher of all time ERA-wise, with at least 1,000 innings pitched. Jimmy's ERA sat at a beautiful 5.37. To quickly finish up averages and probability totals, Jimmy in his career gave up 1,358 hits in those 5,417 batters faced, finishing his career with a .250 batting average against. 148 of those hits went out of the yard, and just 8 of those home runs were grand slams. So as you can see, we now have a guy that doesn't hit grand slams, and a pitcher who didn't normally give up a ton of grand slams in his career. But on this Sunday night, it must have been fate, as these two men were set to face off. As the game entered the 6th inning, the Diamondbacks were trailing 3-2, and Jay Bell was actually scheduled to bat 7th that inning. So already from the jump, in the bottom of the 6th, Bell's chances of fulfilling the giveaway seemed very bleak. And then, to make matters worse for Bell, he was actually slumping this series versus Oakland, as he was 0 for 12 thus far. But the offense around him got to work quickly, with a double to left field coming off the bat of Steve Finley. Next, Travis Lee came up and grounded out to advance the runner to third. Then, David DeLucci hit the second double of the inning and tied the game up at 3. Damian Miller worked a walk, and Omar Dahl successfully hit a sac bunt to advance the runners over. Tony Womack also worked a walk, and the scene has officially been set. By some miracle, Jay Bell is actually going to get a chance to bat with the bases loaded in the 6th inning. Jailene was probably in the crowd just beside herself with anxiety, and honestly, Jay Bell was too, as this is not your standard at bat with the bases loaded in the regular season.
wonder if
In
he
fact,
knew
it was
about the
so much
contest, too.
more
He
simply
did?
because Jay Bell knew he was selected to hit a grand slam in the bottom of the sixth inning,
Oh.
as one of his teammates gave him the heads up before the game. Jay
is
Bell
crazy.
was fully
That much more
100%
pressure?
aware of the circumstances that had now been placed on him. It was basically a real-life version of the Seinfeld scene where Paul O'Neill finds out a sick kid was promised 2 home runs from him. Jay Bell even said he recalls walking up to the batter's box and feeling queasy and also weak at the knees simply because he was so
That
nervous
is
with this
wild.
random
That's
person in the
too much
crowd
pressure.
that he's never met. Because he
trying
wanted to
to-
win Mrs. Hoyle all the money, as having the chance to change someone else's life was something Jay Bell was all for. As Bell stepped into the
Crazy.
batter's box, he told himself not only to swing the bat, but to swing for the fences. He wouldn't be working a walk, and he would not be going down looking here. He wanted to hit this home run more than anything in his career, but for him
That's
to do
awesome.
that, he would have to overcome the insurmountable odds of doing so. And well, there's not much left to say, so here we go. Pitch number 1 was taken for a ball. Pitch number 2, called strike. Pitch number 3, ball. Pitch number 4, ball. Pitch number 5, foul ball. Pitch number 6, foul ball. And pitch
they
number
went full
7,
count.
the 3-2 pitch.
That's crazy. Unbelievable, man.
Not the wildest. One of the wildest sports stories. Literally .018.
Full count, bottom of the sixth. Bases loaded.
That has to be
Nah,
the happiest play of his
I
life.
mean,
Oh,
you
yeah.
have got to be
100%.
kidding me. Jay Bell just won Jailene Hoyle $1 million. Life is pretty awesome
Look at him.
sometimes, you know? And
Yes.
baseball is so special for being able to make this kind of
Look
story
at her.
happen.
She's like, oh my
It's
God,
not
I
a
just won $1
fairy
million.
tale, and Jailene Hoyle was the luckiest person in the world at that very moment. And the rest is history for this one. Jailene opted into a lump sum of money rather than gradual installments over the years to help instantly with home improvement and take away stresses of daily living. And as for Jailene, she never even quit her job and has happily stayed working even after the money and the fame she received from
Wow,
this
good for her.
event. Jay Bell has even gone on record saying that this was the highlight of his career, and no moment would top this for him or even come close, really. And overall, for the bigger picture of baseball, this home run currently stands alone at the top as the most expensive home run ever hit. Well, at least it was the most expensive home run from a random giveaway ever hit. So, shout out to Jay Bell, or good guy Jay Bell if you want, for making Jailene Hoyle extremely rich and using baseball
Unbelievable.
to change a normal person's life with just one swing of the bat.
Tell me that is not one of the wildest sports stories.
Unbelievable.
Tell me that is not one of the wildest sports stories you've ever
Crazy.
heard.
Crazy.
Oh my God.
I don't think they do stuff like that anymore.
Definitely
You know what I
not.
mean? Like they don't
Um,
put money into it like that, or
I heard a sports story that the Bulls did something similar. They they did like a fan makes a shot. So a fan hit a shot. This was during the Jordan era. A fan made like a half court shot, and the winner was supposed to get like $1 million, I think. And they didn't want to pay him out because those like insurance clauses. Because apparently, dude played ball in his free time.
oh
and-
my God, that's
and-
ridiculous.
Yeah, but no, the Bulls players they fought for him, and they're like, "No, you better pay."
Yeah,
him. And they
Jesus
ended up paying
Christ.
him.
Crazy.
But yeah, I can
Corporations,
see why they don't
man.
do- Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Some absolute
They
bullshit.
how are you gonna have this contest
Yeah, I
in the
know.
first place? And
Literally,
then-
entertainment purposes,
you know what I
and
mean?
then they'll do
These
everything
people,
they can.
buy tickets to enter these contests too. I'm sure.
Nuts.
Some people's kids.
100%. Chicago Bulls.
But Jay Bell, good for you, man. I'm
Yeah.
glad that worked out for you.
Awesome.
And what's her name? Jailene.
Jailene.
Jailene, I hope all's well with you.
Yeah.
That's one of the best things I've ever heard. One of the best sports stories I've ever heard in
Yeah.
my life.
I'm hoping you either invested the money or you're at a strip club making it clap. But yes,
What?
we'll be back.
Well, hold on. Can we address that? What?
We'll be back. We're
What?
back. We're back, folks.
These hoes ain't loyal, man.
Jay Bell, man, that's a really cool
It's a pretty
story. I
solid
hope that
story.
she buys his jersey or has bought his jersey.
I would get a tattoo of him.
Yeah, $1 million.
You know what I mean? Of him hitting the shot on my back.
Yeah, like a full one.
That way I can have a back shot.
Wow. Okay. Well, this is take one. We're gonna restart.
All right. you know.
But
You know?
crazy story.
And let's What are you thankful for this at this holiday season?
Um,
I know it's the wrong holiday, but I gotta ask. It's
like
probably the alcohol talking.
the year's coming to the end,
Mhm.
and I think that this year, especially for myself, and I usually don't like to talk too much about myself about these things, but it's been an interesting year. I think there's a lot of ups and downs,
Sure.
a lot of interesting aspects of the sort of career-wise. Maybe not so much in life. I think that life aspect sort of has been consistent, but it's been definitely more about the career, and it's been a roller coaster, man. Like, I can't complain. I think I'm still part of this roller coaster. It's still going on. We're heading into the new year, and I'm really, really hyped to have this next week and a bit off. I think I'm off still for another week.
Good.
Um,
I have to go back sadly. Not in the office. I'm working from home, luckily, but
on Monday.
yeah.
On Monday, yeah. I have that
Monday,
time off.
Tuesday,
luckily.
and then Wednesday. I think probably half day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to get some time off at the end of
I
the
think so.
year. I think it's like a good time to depress, depress, decompress, de-stress.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, man, like it's been nuts. Like, we're gonna see what the new year happens to bring. I'm extremely happy that our podcast has been going fairly strong. Family's been good.
Yes.
There's definitely been a lot of weird stuff this year.
Sure.
2025. I wouldn't say it was like the best year of my life, but it was good.
It was a good. I enjoyed it.
It was
a
good.
bit. It was a fun while it lasted kind of year.
Yeah.
Would you say the Blue Jays losing was the most heartbreaking moment for you this year?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Would you say that's the most heartbreaking sports moment for you?
Probably so far, yes. Yeah.
In your
say
life,
so.
like in your life.
Yeah. I don't think there's ever been another instance
Yeah.
that has been
I
that
think
heartbreaking.
That's second for me. For me, first was probably the Ghana Uruguay game
Oh, yes.
when we made it to the quarter. Was it quarter or semifinals? One of the two. I forget. But yeah, that was probably the most heartbreaking sports moment. This was the Blue Jays losing was definitely a close second though.
It's crazy, man. It's like, and Carlson, you and I both are sports fans, and we like watching sports and stuff
Sure.
like that. But, like, in the grand scheme of things, like, let's say, for example, a lot of people in Toronto may not even know that they were in the finals, right? Like,
It's a friend of mine asked me to hang out, and they are like, "Don't you know the Blue Jays game is?"
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
it's like, what are you talking about? Yeah. Like, it's crazy that we put so much emphasis on these sports, and, like,
Yeah.
Carl's was wearing a Bears jersey, and I'm
Damn
wearing a
right.
Colts jersey, and, like, I was, yet again, this is part of the conversation with my brother. We were talking about, like, how we almost make it, like, gang related, where it's like, man, like, my gang versus your gang, you know what I mean? And it becomes this whole thing, and then we put a whole bunch of money towards it, and we like I hate the Cowboys, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, all of that stuff plays into
I
it.
never thought I'd see myself hating the other team, but I
Yeah.
genuinely hate the Packers.
Yeah. So it's like
I do it without a passion.
stuff like that happen to come up and become so passionate about it, and like almost like overtakes or ingrains the concept of like that at the end of the day, these are just sports. And life outside of it is a lot more important as opposed to whatever you happen to be dealing with when it comes to however your team's doing, whatever it may be.
Right.
And I could be just saying that because the Colts aren't doing well. Because if the Colts were in the playoffs, it'd be different,
All right.
But no, I'm just playing. But I think it's very interesting that we take stuff like this extremely seriously. But at the end of the day, as long as we're still breathing and having a good time, then that's all that really matters. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Like, we have a lot of friends that don't watch sports whatsoever,
Sure.
and they're doing great. You know what I mean?
Everything's fine and
Yeah,
dandy
they're
with
doing
them.
wonderfully.
But you know what? Fuck them. Because they don't know pain, all right? They'll never know pain. That's their problem. They want to live life without suffering pain.
Crazy.
I used to be like that as well.
Crazy.
But I found the Bears, and I dealt with pain for a few seasons. I'm not saying I'm a lifelong fan here. It's been a few seasons, and they were rough for me. But you know what? I picked them because I believed in them, and I saw something in them. I saw there was a spark, and I caught early, and I'm like, no, you know what? I'm gonna get on this train. I know this train is slow. The Bears, they're the TTC of the goddamn NFL, damn it. And I was like, you know what? No. I know y'all. I know this train ride's gonna suck, but I know you will definitely get me to my destination. And here we are. And it's only fitting that I'm wearing this jersey, number 34, Sweetness, because next year I turn 34.
Wow.
So I'm just saying.
Damn.
I don't know if we're going to the Super Bowl, but I'm just saying destiny is saying something else.
Damn.
That's all I got to say.
Damn.
Bear down, baby. I'm Bears through and through, baby. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah,
God
but
damn it.
other than that, how you feeling about the year, Carls? Like we're reflecting on it.
Yeah.
Big movements.
Absolutely.
You've gone through a lot.
Yeah.
You've done a lot of cool things this year.
It's some eye-opening moments.
How are you feeling about the year this year?
I'm suffering through clinical depression.
Oh, okay.
And
wow.
It's only downhill from here.
What state you from?
I'm
in a state of depression.
I'm in the state of absolute
depression, man.
Absolute depression. Shout out to everyone with mental illness, though. Anyone that's dealing with mental illness going into the new year.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Turn up a bit. Turn up on the new year. Go nuts. Go ape shit. And then when the new year happens,
absolutely crazy.
What you gotta do what you gotta do.
Shout
out mental illness one time, y'all. Yo, W's in the chat for mental illness, y'all.
Oh my God.
What? Yo, W's in the chat for mental illness, gang.
We're all in this together. Jesus.
Cheers here, y'all.
Wow. Jesus Christ,
I mean,
man.
just dealing with thangy things here and there. But you know what? Next year is a new year, and it's gonna be. It's gotta be my breakout year next year. I gotta get into my zone.
I like it, man.
I made a few I made a few moves this year, but I feel like I could have made a few more. But you know what? I need to get that confidence.
I like
I need
it.
to get that. I need
I like
to get
it.
that. I need to find that, and I'm working on that. So
I like it.
That's what I got. I gotta have. Considering it's an even year as well, the big 3-4.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be Super Bowl. It could just mean destiny in itself.
Yep.
It could be 3-4 is my sweetness year.
Yep.
You get that?
Yep.
All right. I gotta just make it till I make it. Fake it till I make it.
Yep.
So I just gotta do that for me. So I think that's what I gotta do next year. I gotta just make moves, say some wild ass shit, and meet some people, kiss some ass, and you eat some tea and drink some tea,
Wow.
eat crumpets, and
Crazy.
And yeah,
Wow.
that's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
But again, mental illness, gang.
Wow. I think 2020. It's always like a lot of people think it's extremely cheesy to like have like New Year's resolutions and like try to do certain things and like have goals for the next year. But I think it's almost kind of important in a certain sense. And like you may not have
You
to.
have something to look forward to.
Yeah, you may not have to like. Oh, as of January 1st, I got to do this, or like going into the new year, and as of like March 1st, I have to be. This is where I need to be. I think that it's like a good time for every individual to sort of reflect on the year, reset in a certain sense, and be like, there's certain aspects that I liked, and some things that I didn't like, and some things that I loved, and some things that I didn't love.
Right.
And then how do we either be better, if that's your goal, because not everyone has to be better by any means. I don't feel like that's, you always have to improve. Like, it is a good thing too, but hey, man, if you're perfectly fine with what you're doing, then that's great too. And, if you've already made it, then there's no sort of issue to have to try to make yourself better in any sort of way, you know what I mean? But it is a great opportunity for every individual to sort of reflect, look at their year, and see what they can potentially do different, better, or maybe even worse in 2026, right? And I think that's one of the interesting things about the end of the year. And, we're excited. I'm excited. I think 2026 is going to be a very, very...
Sweetness.
It's going to be a very interesting year, man.
Year of sweetness.
Sweetness, huh?
Sweetness. That's why I'm a dub.
I like it.
Year 3-4. The year 2026 is the year of sweetness.
I like it. I like it.
You just got to be sweet to everything, baby. It's sweet. If anyone's calling you a racial slur, just be sweet to them. God bless you. Enjoy your day.
Yeah.
Ignore the BS. Be sweet to them.
Talk
Kill
nice
them
to them.
with kindness in 2026.
Talk nice to them.
Talk nice. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Talk nice.
So that's how I'm gonna move in 2026.
Yeah.
Except for football postseason. If the Bears make it, I'm going to say some derogatory shit.
Wow.
All right? I'm going to say some wild ass shit.
Okay.
All right? I am moving wild, okay?
Crazy.
Especially if we play Green Bay again. I don't give a fuck. All right? I am moving mental. But other than that, everything else and every other aspect, I'm moving sweet.
I like it.
The year of sweetness, baby.
I like it.
The year of sweetness.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Raising my hand up. I don't know if I talked about this. I went to my Christmas party,
Yes.
and there was one point where I got so drunk. I went up to these girls. They worked for us. They worked with
Oh,
us.
wow. Wow.
And they're like, I was like, "Hi, how are you?" And they're like, "Good, how are you?" I'm like, "I'm good, thank you." I didn't say anything else.
That's
I
it.
just completely blacked out.
That's
I
it.
don't know what the fuck happened.
Hey, man.
I didn't say black out, but I like completely like blank minded. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
Damn.
I'm like, that was crazy. I'm like, what, in my head, I'm like, what just happened? I think it was just too much. I think I was so overwhelmed because I had like shots of tequila. I had a few Long Islands in me. I was so shocked because literally the conversation before was with one of my other managers, and I was like, and I'm like, what drinks can you order? Like, I think they can make you whatever you want. I'm like, wait, it's open bar tonight? It's like, yeah, I think so.
Amazing.
I'm like,
Amazing.
let me test it out a bit.
I have a real quick saying. I got to say something
Go
real quick.
ahead.
As of 2026, I will be joining Carl's company. I'm excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But thank you. Go ahead. Go ahead on the story. Go ahead.
Why do you want to work for us?
Go ahead.
What do you know about us?
I just been trying to get butt naked, man.
Ryan,
I've been hearing that the
Ryan,
company gets butt naked.
Having an open bar party is not a reason why you should work for a company.
Crazy. That's exactly why you should be
No,
working for a.
It isn't.
Crazy.
Jesus,
Crazy.
what are you doing?
Go ahead with the story.
Okay.
Go on with the
I
story.
was saying, I tested it out, Long Island, and it was free. I didn't have to pay for jack shit.
Hey, could be expensive Long Island too.
And it could have been,
Mhm.
but it was fantastical. I
Love
don't
that.
know if it was because it was free, but it tasted delicious.
Wonderful.
And I'm just sitting there like, God damn, this is gonna be a problem, because I have to deal with this all night. And that one situation where I blanked out, and there was that one specific group. Everyone
Damn.
else, I was like chilling, talking to, girl, boy, it don't matter. That one specific group, I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah.
But then I ended up dancing, and they were dancing with me too, so that was
Okay.
cool too.
Love that.
But then we went back to the
redeemed
office,
yourself.
and I haven't talked to them since.
Oh, that's crazy.
I don't know what it.
You're crazy.
I'm not crazy. Do you know what's funny? They came over to our section, and there was a dude that started like a few days before me, and they hang out with him.
Damn.
And I'm just like,
Damn.
you know what? I get it. He's a handsome guy.
You gotta say what's up.
He's a handsome.
You gotta say what's up.
Listen, I'm not hurt by this.
Hey.
This
gotta
does
say
not
what's
hurt
up.
my feelings. All I'm saying is, when the party starts, they know who to go to.
Crazy.
But other than that, if you want to leave me alone before, that's fine.
You gotta say what's up.
No, I have no reason to say what's up. I know who I am in the group.
Oh man.
I'm the life of the goddamn party.
Man. Crazy.
All right? I don't need
Crazy.
to say what's up. Maybe in 2026, I'll say what's up.
Crazy. I was I've been watching a lot of like non-fiction sort of like opinion essays on YouTube lately.
Okay.
Like a lot of these like different YouTubers have like a bunch of different like opinions on things about politics or things about like confidence and things about like culture or whatever it may be. And I think that there was this one thing that I watched where it was like try to go watch something on the other side of the opinion and then see if you can like be okay with it. You know what I mean?
See their point of
Yeah,
view.
see their point of view or like be willing to kind of at least hear it. You know what I mean? I think that a lot of the algorithm that happens to bring forward a lot of content that people talk about, it's very much what you're looking for. You know, the algorithm already knows you. They already know like your political side. They already know about what you'd like to watch, and the more and more the algorithm pushes that stuff towards you, the more and more views they're going to get eventually. So then I decided to try to go out and like look at different aspects of like the other side of my concepts, right? So in one of the videos, it was talking about how to be like an attractive person.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
okay.
And it was like, what is the attractive person? And obviously, like nowadays, the manosphere is a really big thing. The whole red pill thing is a really big thing.
Absolutely.
All that kind of stuff.
Well, I mean, I think after this past weekend, considering Andrew Tate lost, I think it's over.
Yeah, I sure hope so.
I mean, it ended in
Yeah.
a very embarrassing fashion.
Very,
Oof.
you know. And it's really interesting to hear like some of the different perspectives on it. But like one of the best perspectives that I heard from was one essay that I would think that is more aligned with my thinking.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like confidence and like looking good is like a muscle. It's not just something that you can almost kind of turn on and turn off kind of thing. You know, it's a muscle. It's something that you have to like practice at and fail at and like do it over again kind of thing and like build it up, you know, the way that you happen to work out, whether it's like, you know, endurance running or lifting weights or, you know, cycling, you know, kilometers upon kilometers,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
We gotta
Or,
address that a
you
little
know,
bit before you continue. I'm sorry. This man sent me a
yeah.
link to a bicycle that was for sale. How much did it cost?
it was $1,700.
You wanted me to spend
$1,800.
It was $1,800 on a bicycle. You wanted me to spend that much money on a goddamn bicycle. Are you insane?
Yes, I did.
That you only can
Yes, I did.
only ride for like a few months?
You can definitely ride that throughout the winter.
You're insane.
100%.
You're a crazy person.
I'm telling you.
I will not do that.
I've been riding this in the winter.
Oh God.
This is my cheap bike.
Ugh.
But
Go ahead.
I think that that's one of the things that people need to take on, and even for myself as well. I think that, you know, whatever you want to be able to improve on this year, when you're reflecting on your year and whatever you want to be able to do in 2026, I think that you have to look at it, or at least some of the things, as what can be a muscle in a certain aspect, and what can I work on, and what can I like attempt, and, you know, A/B test kind of thing. You know what I mean? There's that concept of trying and trying and trying until you eventually get it. I think that that is one of the biggest aspects about being able to be better in 2026 and use these sort of skills that you feel like you may be lacking or you want to do a little bit better in. But look at it as a muscle, man. It's something that takes work. It's something that will take time. It's just really having to put the work behind it. And I think that's one of the really cool things about the video I was watching. And it was talking about anybody can build these muscles. It's just really depending on how consistent you do, like how important it is to you and how much you prioritize being able to build the muscle so that you can be that person for 2026. And even if you're not exactly where you are, where you want to be at the end of 2026, it's an ongoing character aspect of you being able to build yourself for 2027. So it's like, it is an absolutely wonderful thing to be able to yet again reflect, look at who you are as an individual, but then work on the things as a muscle going into 2026. So yeah, man. Like I'm gonna be working with Carlos. It's gonna be butt naked nasty in his Christmas party.
What?
I mean, nuts.
No.
Yeah.
We never. Hold on.
Goddamn.
No, hold on. We
Wait,
never established that
what?
was gonna happen.
This is the muscle part.
No, but let's not. I don't want you using these YouTube videos as a reason to come work for this company. That's crazy. Hold on. No.
So when do I get butt naked?
Jesus.
Now or later?
You want to set our company back like thousands of dollars? What are you doing? Jesus, no. Hold on.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be sick.
Oh, okay. You're moving mad.
Sick as shit.
Oh God, you're moving crazy.
Yeah.
You're moving crazy. But I can. You know what? I'm gonna be transparent here. I've always had an issue with confidence and the whole relationship aspect. That's why my dating life is almost non-existent. It's not that I'm, it's not that I'm not dating. It's just that I don't really make the effort to do so due to confidence issues. But all I'm saying is, don't focus on what you don't got. Focus on what you got, and see how. And then focus on what you got now, and then use that to show that that you're different from everybody else. Even if you're a nerdy dude or something, you know what? If you embrace who you are, that's all you got to do. Just embrace who you are, and people
Definitely.
will come to that. All right?
Definitely.
You think it's nerdy? Whatever. So what? That's who you are. All right? I've seen some hot chicks with some nerdy dudes, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But you know
Yeah.
what? It's confidence. You
Yeah.
embrace who you are, and you carry on, and you can attract anyone and anyone. All right? There's no need to force yourself to go into. Don't force yourself in the dating apps if life is too slow for you. You know what I mean? You attract simply because you appreciate who you are and what you got.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say about that. But
Yeah.
if I can, I'm just being transparent here. I'm in the same realm as those that might see yourself in a slump in the dating world. It's okay. It happens. But you know what? Take the time. Stop focusing on what you don't got. Focus on what you do have. And then if you want to work on stuff that you don't have, do that as well. If you feel like you're overweight, being overweight is holding you back, do that. Go to the gym, make the effort, and then once the results come in, it pays off. All right. I wouldn't recommend the plastic surgery because it's not really natural, and don't take Ozempic. Okay, do it the natural. Do something that will make you proud at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. And if you're not doing anything with your time, get a hobby. I picked up DJing, and you know what? I'm enjoying it for what it's worth. And now I'm getting more and more confident every day. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, man, I could DJ fucking wherever, whenever at this point, at a moment's notice. Now, I even got a USB on me right now, so if they're like, hey, I need a DJ, I'll do it. I'm getting to that point. That's all I gotta say. So
I think Carlos brings up a really good point when it comes to doing things for yourself. I think that, not to sound cliche, I truly believe in the concept of just be yourself, and that will work out in some sort of sense, or the world will come to you. Yes, you have to put in a little bit of work to try to improve yourself in some sort of aspects, but so long as you play to your great characteristics as an individual, you will most likely do well in some sort of aspect. And I'm not talking about riches, I'm not talking about anything else. I'm talking about, intrinsic individual value, that you as an individual look at value in comparison to what yourself is. And I know that social media, and I know that the whole manosphere, and maybe the quick dopamine hits of all of the apps provide this solution to thinking that value means high money, or owning nice cars or whatever it may be. But one thing as I want to remind everybody is that value is value, depending on whatever value is to you. And value can mean companionship, it can mean communication, it can mean comfort, or whatever it may be. Value is value, and value does not mean money in a certain sense. And I think that's one of the aspects. But one of the things that Carlos brought up that was really great was doing things for yourself. I think that, you as an individual, you want to look a certain way, or you want to do things to be better at a skill, or to learn a new language, or whatever it may be. Those things, you're not doing that for other people's sort of, value of who you are as an individual. I'm going to be more value, or other people are going to put more value on me if I know 5 different languages, or if I can do 6 or 7 different things. I think that you as an individual trying to sort of find the, appreciation from, or what is it called? What's the word when people I'm looking for thing in other people, but really I should just be doing it for myself. Not projecting. It's something like that.
Self?
It's I'm doing this for other people, but I'm not doing it for myself, kind of thing. Because I'm hoping that other people think that I'm cool because I'm doing it, that kind of stuff.
Oh, I mean,
I forgot what the word is, or the
okay.
terminology for it.
You're not necessarily looking out for others.
I'm doing it because I think that other people will think it's cool.
So
you know what I mean?
You're somewhat like of a chameleon, if you would. You know, what I mean, you're hiding in a sense by doing
Yeah.
that, but in a sense, but you're not really protecting yourself. You're
Like
just you're trying to fit in, if you will.
Exactly. And I think that that's one of the things that as we've gotten older, like, yeah, maybe back in grade school, you're like playing basketball or you're doing stuff to be able to, make it seem like you're somebody that you're not. But I think that now that we're older, it's extremely, extremely important for you to be able to want things for yourself and to do them for yourself, as opposed to being like, I'm going to go work out and like lose a whole bunch of weight because then like girls will finally look at me or something like that. Or like, I'm going to go, learn a new language so then I can then go to Spain and like pick up girls or whatever like that. I think that's one of the biggest issues that a lot of people, it's easy to fall into that because it's kind of like, you know what? I think that this is what society values. I'm just going to go get whatever society values and then that's what's going to bring people to me. I think that's the wrong way to look at it. You as an individual, you really have to want it for yourself and want to have to try to change yourself and be like, this is going to make me a better person. And then eventually stuff like that will come. It's very, very interesting and it's very, very predominant, like what the way that social media portrays, like what is a valuable individual nowadays. But value really just means, value to you.
I agree.
So, yeah.
Thank
Not to jump too deep into that, man.
Damn. That was food from the soul, pal.
Yeah.
Soup for the soul.
Yeah. Very interesting, man.
Good for you, pal.
Great YouTube content out there, man. It's been really getting me to think about the thought processes in life and, what makes life good and what makes it bad. And, you as an individual, how do you make yourself better? You don't always got to be better. And it could just be like, hey, there's another opinion on something, right? But it's very, very, I think, important that, we happen to find things that we like and want to do them genuinely ourselves as opposed to thinking that it's going to provide value to somebody else if I do this.
I'm going to marry Thames in 3 years.
Oh, wow. I hope you do.
That's
you better.
That's probably alcohol talking, but you know what? I think I'm going to do it.
You better.
Thames, if you're watching,
you
I
should.
think you're a fantastic R&B artist, and I found you very beautiful. Let's get married. Let's have children, and let's carry on with the rest of our lives being happy.
I love it.
All right.
I love it.
That's all I got to say about that. So, Thames, if you're watching, if you end up finding this clip, feel free to use it against me. And it'll be a good conversation starter. Well, I'll apologize to you for, saying it in an embarrassing way. But you know what? I'm going to use it to talk to you.
God damn.
So that might be the Jodeci in me talking, but
God damn.
you know what, Thames, please come and talk to me. I really want to meet you.
Crazy.
I really want to know you. That's all I gotta say about that.
But I think that's it.
I think that's
all I
it
got
as well. This has been a fine and dandy post-Christmas episode, and to all our fans, to all our friends and family out there. Feliz Navidades and happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy winter solstice, happy everything.
Happy everything, and then next week is, I think New Year's Day is Thursday.
It is the Thursday. I'm
I
gonna
don't know.
be real. We're gonna be very hungover.
Yes, we are.
So I think we'll probably have another Friday.
We shall see.
Yeah.
I'm working that Friday. I think.
Are
I'm
you
back,
actually?
yeah.
Oh, you're
I'm
back
done.
in.
I'm back on the 2nd. Yeah.
You're gonna go in the office.
No. But we'll see.
All right. Because
We'll see.
I'm definitely working from home that day.
Oh God. But if we don't happen to speak to everybody that happened to be listening until the new year, we wish you a lovely, lovely, happy
Yes.
New Year.
Yes.
A great celebration in 2026.
That's right.
And
Year of sweetness.
Year of sweetness. Look out for our 2026 episode.
That's
First episode of the year.
The year of sweetness, y'all. But that being said, it's been a fun 2025 run. And I know but we don't know what's going to happen for the next week. But it's been a fun 2020. Oh, my God, I can't even speak.
Jesus.
2025.
Jesus.
Let's get into 2026, y'all. That being said, I am Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
Tis the Blank with Carlos and Ryan. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTubes. Follow us on Instagram. We're available on Spotify as well, wherever podcasts are available. And as always, folks, That's never gonna change. Fill it in. Fill it in, y'all.
Peace, everybody.
And for the new year, fill it in as well. Fill that in too. Feliz Navidades, y'all. Gang, gang. Rock out with your cock out.
Oh, we're definitely getting demonetized.